Hello YouTube, Wannabest here, back at it again on the Ultimate Ironman Bottle East. And as we promised in the previous video, today we'll be opening 100 easy clues. So let's make a start with the Studded Body G, nice item. Think that possibly is a unique bunch of normie stuff. And Goblin Mask, we already have one but we will put it on. And in today's video we're going to see how cluttered the floor can become, because we're going to keep the ground items plug-in on and it will get very chaotic on the floor very soon. As well as being visually very chaotic, it does have the added bonus of letting us see if we've dropped anything we didn't mean to on the floor. Then we can recollect that, because we did actually miss a clue item on the previous video that was a unique. But unfortunately, none of the items that we just got were unique. I thought the Studded Body G would be for sure, because I didn't recognise that item, but I suppose a collection log slot didn't pop up. But doesn't necessarily mean I don't have it, because I did a lot of clues prior to having a play-around house storage thingy, so a lot of stuff I got in the past was dropped, so I always have to double check to see if I actually have it or not. But no collection log items so far, but however there is one, not particularly glamorous, but bronze kite shield trimmed. I mean, if we ever get the full set, we can look like an absolute Chad King of free to play, I suppose. And we have kept the scroll book to put in any teleport scrolls we might be getting, but looking at the floor at the minute, looking very chaotic. Let's turn off the ground items for a moment, because that's yeah, it's a bit jarring at this point. Would look funny with them all on, but oh, is that Studded Body T? I'll check that out in a minute if I remember. And a blue beret, very cool. Bunch of crappy items there. Firelighters, love to see it. And more firelighters. Ooh, teleport scroll. Always going to be putting the teleport scrolls into the scroll book, because although when this grind ends we might well be dropping the book, if we reclaim it at one point. Oh, actually another collection slog. Hey, Bob shirt. We do have the clue stash filled in with the Bob shirt already, but you always love to see those items. They look so kawaii desu. But before the Bob shirt drop caught me off guard. Yeah, with the scroll book, even if you drop it, if you get another scroll book from a clue, you get to keep all of your scrolls in there. So that's the one nice thing about how that drop works. There is a master clue. It's our first of the easy clue opening. And I hate the steps where it's 3 of them. We're going to drop it for the moment and potentially pick it up, see if we can do it later. And while we're just going for a few clues here, I think I'll announce another thing we'll be coming up with on this series. So although we're doing a lot of different skilling grinds and a lot of clue grinds lately, oh, another unique, our next big goal, we're going to be looking at getting a lot more PVM stuff. So a bit of God Wars dungeon we're going to have, and we're going to try and get the moons. Oh, at quick succession, two nice uniques, there we go. Very nice to see. Filling up collection log slots as we go along. Always nice to see collection logs roll in, and there is another one, the magic robe top trimmed. Oh yeah, we're booming. We're on a bit of a hot streak as far as the collection log items go at the moment. But we're just going to put those in the house now, so I'll cut back to when that's all in the box. Took a little while to put all of that in storage, but back at it again with the clue opening, so nothing notable in that one, and a bunch of garbage there, but we're dropping room. Oh, there we go. Elegant piece. Those are semi-rare. We are starting to drop some of the pieces as we get them now, just to declutter the inventory. We'll see how long that lasts. All heraldic. We picked these up, even though it's not a collection log slot, just in case it's not in the house, because we want to be filling up that box. And our first accidental teleport of the video, so we've ended up in Tithe by one eye. That's not a problem. We're teleport back to Taverley House and keep on opening. So a bunch of nothing, firelighters, a bunch of runes. I see over there near the bottom of the screen there's a dude just observing all of the dropped items and he's run off. So seems like this spectacle is attracting an audience outside of YouTube as well. So Well, hopefully. Could get 0 views, you never know. But hopefully not. If we can get at least 10 likes on this video, I'll make another UIM video really soon. How about that? That's a good gambit. There you go. Click a like on the video, guys, and I'll even bombard you with a click like and subscribe thing on the screen. I took out the audio there. Fucking bikers keep on revving, vroom vroom vroom. We get it. You got a fucking tiny package, bro. We get it. You can rev your engine outside my house while I'm recording. It's like the last video. We had a dog interrupt our video. It's like, come on, bro. But there's a very nice item, the Amulet of Magic Tea. Not useful at all in terms of usability, but it'd be nice for Fashionscape at least. And another one as well, Studded Body G. So we have the Studded Body T, and now there's the Studded Body G. I go put that in the house and then cut back to when we're opening clues again. So back outside now, there's another dude that was looking at the pile of stuff on the floor, probably wondering why there's so many axes and runes all over the floor. But a bunch of garbage items yet again, and some more garbage, some runes, more runes, would you believe it? Purple sweets. Oh, there we go. Team Cape 0. That is a very nice bit of Fashionscape. Let's pick that up before someone else does, because that is a big gamer moment. Look at that cape. And we better pick up those plate legs just in case. So in the last opening we had got the Cape of Skulls, so we've kept up the decent RNG streak by getting that. However, only 5 clues remain, so let's get those opened up and see if we can get lucky. And we can, there we go. Bit of pantaloon sort of action. That's the from the Blue Elegant set. But that caps it off for the clue opening today. I'll pop up a graphic with the loot that we pulled in today's session. That also includes the 50 caskets that we'd opened during the Valamore Thieving Showcase, and yes indeed, the 100 caskets that we'd opened today were all from that grind. It's a very nice method. If you've not seen that video, it's on the channel and I'll link it in the description, because I highly recommend you check that out if you hate thieving and you want some AFK thieving XP. That's a very nice method, and there's also a plugin you can use to make it even better just by typing in house thieving in Valamore, something like that. It will come up in the plugin hub. And for any main accounts interested in doing easy clues, it just goes to show you can expect to get around about 100k, 80k, something like that over the long haul, because there's so many high ticket valuable items you can get. And notwithstanding the capes, there's also the ham joint, which is used in Tob. So very nice. But that's the clue opening portion of the video done. I'll show a bit more of the progress we've got since our last video in the next clips to come, so stay tuned. In the previous UIM progress video, we'd got the Tome of Fire drop, so continuing at Wintertodt, because we need some extra fire making levels and we need some extra bits. We're juggling some potatoes of cheese here, but there's 90 fire making, so nice big milestone. We're closing in on 99, but now we've got 90, we've got all we need for the master clue steps and stuff, so we'll come back here when we're more in the mood to bash out level 99. But we'll maybe stick here for a few more trips just to see what we get, because we can't stash our Pyromancer robes yet without getting the full set. We can't take out from the house. And there it is, the Pyromancer boots. So we now have the complete full set, and we've also got the additional one stored in the elite stash. So that means we can actually store it in the house now, do different grinds, and then whenever we want to return to Wintertodt, it's just a case of going to the player-owned house and grabbing that out of the magic wardrobe. But now that we've got it, we're proof of concept, go and stash it away. We can store our boots there as well, and with this, type in the pin, that will let us store all the pieces. Lovely, and we can take them out again. Hell yeah. And now we are at everybody's favourite farming related minigame, Tithe Farm. And a hint of irony in my voice, no one really loves Tithe Farm. It's a good method, but it's a bit repetitive, although if you don't like waiting, it saves having to wait for all of your trees and herbs to grow before you can actually get farm XP. So it gives you a way to grind the XP. But there we go, if we put that in the box, we get 76 points, and that's enough to buy the item that we've been needing. So we've wanted to fill the stash unit for a while, and we've got the farmer's hat there to do that, alongside the pyromancer's robe and the Shazian body 5, which we got off camera. So just a case of coming over to Farmer Grycollar's shop and using his points to buy the farmer's hat. We're not going to be staying here to get the full set, just the hat, so we can use it for the stash, because it's not worth getting the full set. But now let's use our points, and let's, without further ado, buy the farmer's hat. So make sure we're buying the right one. There we go, new collection slot achieved, and that would be another elite stash that we can permanently do. And look at that lovely hat, Butter Weast, more like Butter Farmer. Beautiful hat, but let's put this bad boy where it belongs. I figure while we're already at Tithe Farm, we may as well stay here for a little extra. So with that done, we can now buy another reward. And if you know anything about Ultimate Ironman, you might know what reward that will be. Because we've already got the seed box, we're going to buy Auto Weed. It's so frustrating whenever your crops are sort of gone and your weed spawns in the patch, because then you've got to go over and rake it, and sometimes don't have enough inventory space for that, which is never fun. So we've counteracted that now. We'll never have to experience weed growing in our farming patches ever again, so bonus. But thanks for tuning into the video today, everyone. In the next video we'll be doing some quests, to some PVM and hunting some nice gear. But again, pleasure to have you here. If you liked, please subscribe and like the video. But what a beast, out.